Do you know what you're doing?
No clue.
Good, me neither. I'm Mosh.
I'm Alex.
Let's do this. Gravity Falls Brain Rot.
Tier list time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Can we just start with Blendon? Blendon, the little time guy who Mabel and Dipper ruined his life.
There should be
And
an
then
I
saved
feel
him.
bad for you category.
I mean, he has a redemption arc. No, he doesn't have a redemption arc because that's Bill pretending to be him to try and make Mabel feel better about the fact that Dipper wants to stay in Gravity Falls. And then
Welcome
tricks
to the video, everyone. Mosh is just going to spoil the entirety of Gravity Falls for you.
And then tricks Mabel into giving him the time rift and then brings on the end of the world. So I don't care for you.
Okay.
Susa's grandmother. She's such a sweet little lady. But she was just like, something happened. She's like, I vacuum all now. Stan kisses her. I go vacuum mouth now. I love her. I just really like her. I think she's an all-around pretty vibey character.
Yeah, no, she's a vibe. I like you a lot, A tier.
Bill. I think he is one of the best characters ever written. He also destroys everything.
As in Bill Cipher, like this early in the video. Do you not think that's a bit of a climax?
Okay,
like,
wait,
no,
wait,
we'll
wait,
do
wait.
it now.
No.
No. You started it.
No,
You started it. You gotta finish it. Where are we putting Bill?
No. We're going into Sheriff Blubs. Okay, I like the policemen. They're very gullible.
Can we rate them together?
Yes.
I think like is good.
Yeah.
B tier is good. They're solid characters.
I really like them. I feel like they're constant and they're a little cute together. However, his relationship with Mabel and Gideon is kind of a little creepy, and the fact that he tried to...
It's giving major red flags.
It really is. He tried to marry two 12-year-olds.
And it's going in your kind of trash.
Candy. You know Candy? I've been rewatching Gravity Falls, and Candy's voice sounds like, you know, the voice actor for Low Misfortune.
Oh, I completely forgot that game existed.
They sound very similar, and I feel like she's just a very sweet 12-year-old, very innocent, and she's just kind of okay.
Yeah, she's a vibe. I don't see much wrong with her.
Just, you're okay.
I think I like you even. Like,
Yeah.
she's not bad.
She's not bad.
What about Pacifica?
Pacifica Northwest. She has a whole redemption arc, though, where she opens the gate to the townspeople.
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about that. That show went from 1 to 100 because it was only 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Right? But it literally went from just being like, hey, this is like a vibe show, probably not for kids, but also kind of for kids to, dang, that got real fast.
But sure, like, even in the golfing thing, you could kind of see she doesn't want to be doing half the, like the golf episode, she doesn't want to be doing half the crap that she's doing. It's because of her parents and their, like, image.
You okay?
She's okay. She has a whole redemption thing, so she's pretty okay.
You're fine. You're doing great, dear. We're proud of you.
We're proud of you. You're doing the bare minimum to not be a crappy person.
Okay, what about the emo wannabe?
Robbie. He drops in a grave, but he also tries to brainwash Wendy.
Yeah, no, he's not a great person.
But when he starts dating Tambry, even though it was done through a love spell, he kind of gets quite a bit better, a lot more tolerable when he becomes just friends with all of them. But
You know what?
Yeah.
I can personally relate to being an angsty teen.
Oh, me too.
Who probably shouldn't have been that angsty and did a lot of silly shit.
I feel like he kind of just goes with Pacifica.
Yeah, he's just you're fine. You're fine. You'll grow out of it. It's fine.
Shame.
It's just a phase. No, it's not.
It's not just a phase, Mom. But I will say when okay, come back around. Do.
Okay, cool.
Pacifica's dad though is trash.
Yeah, you're just not nice. You are just mean, okay?
You're just
Stop
a bit
it.
of a piece of shit and you're high society trash.
What about Wendy?
Oh, I like Wendy.
I think Wendy's a freaking vibe.
I like the fact that she's super laid back, and then when they think they're going to die, she's like, I have to admit that I'm not actually laid back. I'm like stressed out all the time. I have 6 brothers, dudes. I feel that.
I think
I like
Wendy's
you a
a
lot.
solid 8 tier character.
Do I like you a lot or do I love you? What are we feeling?
I don't know. I feel like it made S tier weird by putting I love you.
Okay, we're just going to call it S tier.
Okay, fair.
Mr. Pulchek.
No, he was so weird and oddly traumatizing.
He was every PE teacher combined.
He was so traumatizing. There should be a you traumatized me category.
I don't feel like he's bad as those two, but I feel like it's just, I really don't like you, my guy.
Yeah, but it's not like a hatred. It's not. It's more like a
you
you triggered something. I don't know what it was. I don't know which PE teacher scarred me in my childhood, which you reawoken in me.
Oh my god, it's the one from the junior school who used to say, if you sit, you don't get fed.
Oh
Oh god, I completely forgot about his existence.
my god! I am scarred. Should we stand for the rest of the video?
We must be standing or else
Yeah, we're not gonna get fit now.
We're
Now we're
not
just gonna have to.
we're just gonna have
Can
to
we just like?
or just permanent squat.
Like okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, Mabel's off-brand in sync bad. That were actually a
That's
bunch.
them at a point.
Yeah, there were a bunch of clones, and then she kidnaps them, and then she doesn't want to let them go. And eventually, after the dude gets arrested, like their record label manager owner thing gets arrested, she's like, "Run into the wild." And then because they're clones, they don't know how to exist. So I feel like she sort of led them to their own death. That was just weird.
I don't know how to rank them. I genuinely don't.
I don't care about you too much. You were just kind of odd.
Yeah, they were definitely a moment in the show. Okay, they happened.
They're higher than blended, but like
Yeah, no, I feel like they happened. They were there.
yeah.
Yeah, that happened. However, that being said, I feel like a lot of Gravity Falls just happened. I don't.
God, the shapeshifter
Yeah.
just
What are you doing?
the shapeshifter.
Okay.
However, let's do
The Manitou. Is it the Manitou?
yeah.
Manitou.
When Dipper goes on this whole self-discovery thing when he's listened to off-brand girly pop music, and then he finds out they listen to it as too.
Yeah, you know what?
It was-
Slay.
It was a little wholesome moment.
Slay King.
Yeah.
Slay. I like you.
Like a B tier?
Yeah, B tier.
Like with Candy and the sheriff.
Just, you know what? It's a slay.
So, should we start with Lee?
Okay.
He was kind of
Again, I feel like he just happened.
he was kind of a chill guy and nothing too special. I'm pretty sure Nate was the one who pressured people a lot more.
Yeah, so he's the one who was mean to Dipper, isn't he? Nate.
Well, it was Robbie and Nate, sort of.
See,
But he was
like
just-
Nate never really gets a redemption arc.
He never really gets a redemption arc, but at the same time, he wasn't really mean, more just being like, you're 12 and 15. I don't really understand why you're hanging out with us, but okay.
Best insult in the book. You're 12.
You're 12.
Yo, Mosh.
Yeah?
You're 12.
What? What?
What? I don't know. I guess. Yeah, you're okay, I guess. You can go with Robbie. Don't be with
Yeah.
your friend.
However, Thompson was a little bit too able to be peer pressured, and he needs a bit of a backbone. I feel like he's a CD.
A, B,
C, D, E, F, G. No, we don't go past F.
Look, we're getting so off topic. Sure.
Where do you think? Just with Lee?
C. Yeah, why not?
With Lee or with Nathan Robbie? I feel like he gets bumped out of here just because he doesn't have a backbone.
But he's kind of funny though.
He is.
Fine. What about Tabry?
She was addicted to her phone.
I feel like she is significant of the time period, and it's symbolic of the time period.
And I feel like because her and Robbie ended up dating, we should just kind of...
So we're just saying Wendy doesn't have great taste in friends. That's what we're getting at here.
Yeah.
She's great. Her friends, eh.
They were kind of just mad. I'm not going to lie. Let's do Lazy Eyed Susan.
Oh, she was sweet.
She was a bit of a sweetie.
She's funny
Her egg omelette secret ingredient was... Her coffee omelette secret ingredient was coffee.
Oh, Shane, no, she was
Shane.
sweet.
I liked
she
her.
could go with Zeus's grandmother.
Yeah. I think...
Yeah,
so
that's
her.
just the sweet old lady category, let's be honest.
Okay, but going on like dates and stuff, I feel like... I don't remember her name, but Zeus's girlfriend.
Yeah.
I feel like with that whole arc of Zeus not being able to talk to girls and her just giving him a chance and everything going wrong and her just being like, it's okay.
Yeah, she was
Okay.
also sweet.
The news reporter lady.
She was so funny though.
I don't remember much.
Because what's his name? The guy who was a news reporter? Oh, Toby. He'd come up and he'd be like, I'm a news reporter, and then she'd just stand up and she'd be like really irritated.
Oh.
She'd be like, a real news reporter. And I
Right.
feel like that level of sass earns her some points.
I liked her. I liked her. Can we put it in I like you?
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't go with the sweet ladies, but you know, she was a vibe.
Like, there, you know?
Sure.
Speaking of Toby, I liked him. It was kind of just funny. He just wanted attention.
Yeah.
I mean, who
I
doesn't?
can relate.
Okay, so Tyler. Tyler was the one who would always go, get him, get him. And I really like the fact that he is headcanon trans FDM.
You know what? Every show needs a good cheerleader.
And then when he had to say it to Gideon, he was like, get him. I liked him a lot.
Okay.
He goes with the sweet ladies.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay, we're narrowing it down.
You know what I'm upset about?
Yeah.
Schmepulok is not on this list. Schmepulok is an S tier.
Okay.
Freaking out. Can we just get to Hermando?
Don't like him. He is a major red flag for so many reasons.
He's a major red flag and a bit of an inconvenience in the plot. So, like, he's not trash, but
I think trauma.
yeah. And then he keeps sending Mabel bottles. And I'm not exactly sure how they're getting to her through the sewer grate.
I don't want to know.
I just, yeah. Okay, now okay. We're getting to some good characters. Gideon's dad. He's an enabler.
Yeah, no, he gave me the ick.
Also, don't you remember Gideon was the whole like turnaround for the family because he sold cars, but like in the flashbacks, he was this huge devil to the townspeople. People used to vandalize him. Apparently, he was just like this really shitty person. Had Gideon put his child into work. This child, he was forcing them to do labor. Gideon ended up being an awful human being, but that's besides the point. And then he just enabled Gideon's awfulness. I feel like he just kind of goes with the gnomes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Grenda?
Grenda was sweet.
Grenda's also headcanon to be trans.
Grenda's really sweet.
I really like Grenda. And I think she had a bit more going there than Candy did.
Yeah.
And I think she deserves 1 tier higher than Candy.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
And like just above Tyler.
Yeah, that's cool.
We can put the two trans headcanons together.
Okay.
Now
What
the
about
big-
Gideon.
I really don't like him.
Okay, I don't like him, but I feel sorry for him.
Yeah. I mean, his mother was extreme, like too scared to do anything.
He does have like a horrible home situation, and he was raised making money for the whole family.
Yeah.
So I don't think he goes, at least he doesn't go in the bottom 2 tiers. I'll say that much.
I feel like he's I don't care about you, not in the way that it just kind of happened, but in the way that he had too much of an obsessive personality. He needed the journals. He was the one who brought Bill back into the overworld. He
Yeah,
was
but
the one who
I don't
chased
care
me.
about you as in D tier.
Yeah.
As in, you're not a great person, but I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Not in the way we've been using this tier list up until now.
I feel like he would go right at the beginning of I don't care about you to give that separation.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh man, McGuckin. Love him. I love his whole redemption thing when he gets his memories back. I love the fact that he was so invested with Stanford. I love the fact that he was introduced so freaking early on. He's introduced as this crazy character that you find out he's the one brainwashing himself because he can't deal with the shit that he knows. And then he tries to, like, once he gets his memory back, he's trying to speak to Dipper about the end of the world when Stanley was trying to get Stanford back, and then he just rushes out of town because he just doesn't know what to do. I think he is such a well-written character.
That's very valid. I get where you're coming from.
Waddles. I like Waddles a lot.
I like Waddles too.
I think Waddles is A tier.
Where did Waddles come from again?
The one carnival that's
Oh, right.
yeah.
It was old 15-poundy.
Yes.
Guess how much he weighs.
And that's when you get introduced to
Yeah.
him. And then they keep going back in time. I like Waddles a lot. Can Waddles just go? I'm not above Susan's grandmother, but like there.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
I like Waddles.
Okay, so who are we starting
I
with?
feel like Seuss and Wendy just go together.
Yeah, Seuss is a freaking
Seuss does
vibe.
not get enough credit for his character. He is an incredible character.
Should we do Bull and then both sets of twins?
Okay. Bill
Okay.
Surfer.
I think he's a great villain.
He's an incredible villain. I love him with my entire soul and being. He is the creepiest motherfucker in the world. Why is he just, oh my god. I love this character. He is the biggest pain. Oh my god. I love him.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's a vibe.
He's just a silly little goofy guy.
silly little goofy triangle guy.
Just silly little goofy triangle guy. He just wanted to merge the two worlds.
Okay, we just
Okay.
have twins.
Should we do the Stans first? Stanley
Yeah.
and Stanford. Stanley first. I
Really
think
like
he's
Stanley.
I think he's an incredible grunkle, like great uncle. He's an incredible grunkle. He cares for the kids a bunch. He always put their best interests before his. Yes, he was a bit like, oh my god, on money, but he was so good.
Also, he was just a funny ass character.
He
Like,
really-
that guy was great.
Was it? You can't have ladders in the house. They're dangerous. That's why I own a gun. In case some crazy motherfucker wants to bring a ladder in, yeah. Something like that, but that whole thing.
No, he was written so well.
That's why I own 12 guns. Yeah. But I love him. I love him.
Oh, yeah, no, he's a vibe. I'd actually rate him above Bull, not gonna lie.
No, he goes above. Do we just put him there?
I think so.
He was also just a great person to like Wendy and Zeus. He really took care of them. Stanford? he has the whole redemption thing with Dungeons and More Dungeons episode, where you realize he's not just a mech human, but he also tries to take Dipper away from Mabel.
Hey, also, we have everything, but we don't have dragons.
Yeah.
Just dungeons, more dungeons. We have gnomes, we have zombies, we have all the stuff.
You know why else Seuss is just an amazing freaking character?
Yeah.
When Stanford comes out of the portal and he's like, we need the backstory, you need to explain. He's like, I swear if this doesn't match exactly like my fanfic, I'm going to be so upset. And then when they find out they were brothers, he just goes, yeah, but I could have, like, I predicted this like a year ago.
Yeah,
He was just at the fandom at a
such
point.
vibe.
He just became the fandom of Gravity Falls. But Stanford, before he came out, he was a really big dick. Avoided everyone in the house. He kicks Stan out. Like, he threatens to kick Stan out. He tries to take Dipper away from Mabel. Like, he has a bit of a redemption thing where he starts doing shit with Dipper, but also he's even just growing up, like, in the entire backstory. Yeah, they were inseparable, but come on,
I
my god.
think he goes under that you're okay category.
He's a you're okay, but, like, above Robbie.
Yeah, I feel like everyone in that category are people who were just either a little irrelevant or had a redemption arc.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, the main two.
Mabel. No, yeah, Mabel.
Mabel.
Mabel Pines.
I don't actually know how to rate them. I'm a little bit stuck.
Wait, also, Stanford was not a good great uncle. Just putting it out there. I don't know how to rate them because I feel like they're not S tier, but they're also not A tier. They like,
Yeah, there's somewhere in between. I feel like both of them could go top of A tier though.
they really could.
Like, they were nice main characters. I feel like they were just surrounded by characters who were a lot worse than them and a lot better than them at the same time.
I don't feel strongly about them as characters. Like Dipper's obsession with Wendy, the more he grew out of it over the summer, the more time his character had to develop, but also that wasn't enough time by like the time that all the shit was happening in the series. And Mabel, she has like some character progression, but she's just an all-around sweet person, and that's just kind of it.
In fairness, I think they were good.
They were an amazing duo.
They were good main leads for the show.
Mm.
And the reason is because Gravity Falls is supposed to be such a strange town, and they're supposed to be normal, and they're weird in their own way and quirky and crazy. But I feel like they're used to highlight all the characters around them, and I feel like that's really cool.
They really are. They're just used as like star characters to bring out everyone else. So you just kind of end up being like, yeah, you're pretty cool characters.
Yeah,
Because they can basically have a plot with anyone. They can hang out with anyone and it will work.
And I mean, on that note, they very intricate characters at the same time.
Yeah.
But I feel like as much as they are the leads, they can't be S tier because they make room for everyone else.
Yeah, they're not overbearing, and that's what I like so much about this show. However, you said because Gravity Falls is such a straight I don't remember his first name. It's like Toby Strange or something, and he's the most normal guy in the town.
Yeah.
And I saw a video like a while back being like, what if he's just acoustic and his special interest is being normal? So like he was just flat out in high school and he went up to his friends and he was like, hey, do you want to practice having casual conversation with me? And then he hosts like bread parties, like bread tasting, where condiments discouraged until you've like tasted the original bread. I love that guy.
That's a vibe. Okay, I'm happy with our tier list.
I'm very happy.
We're not moving, we're not booting anyone. I feel like we're doing these too wholesome. I don't think they're supposed to be this wholesome, and we're just sitting here like, oh, that's so cute. That's so sweet.
Should we see what the general
let's see.
consensus is? Bull at the top.
Yeah, but like, Dipper being first, a bit
No.
overbearing.
Just move Wendy and Seuss up. I love them.
Yeah, they're a vibe.
That's the kind of I feel like Dipper and Mabel are just
I
we
everyone
spoke about
agrees
it.
with us on the trash.
Trash. And then again, I don't like you. Trash. Pretty irrelevant characters down here.
Yeah, I feel like
Robbie.
Gravity Falls does have a general consensus. It's not that controversial of a show.
Yeah, like even though Bull was the villain, he was just such an incredible villain, whereas Gideon was just a really irritating villain. They're great.
But yeah, I don't feel like that was a very controversial one. Maybe we'll do something much more controversial in the future.
Ooh.
Scandal?
Scandal. But this is our tier list for Gravity Falls.
I think it's a vibe. I'm happy.
Oh, wait, where does the community put the news lady?
Did they not even rank her? Were they just like, she's irrelevant?
And she's so funny though. Wait, no. A lot of people were just like, nah. Why are there so many in You're Okay here?
Did you not enjoy the show?
Did you even watch the show? It looks like you just know some of the main people from season 1 and you know Bull.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, let us know what you think. If
And also, who's your favorite
if
Gravity
you-
Falls character?
Who's your favorite Gravity Falls character? And if you were also traumatized by Mr. Buchek.
Yeah, definitely. I need to know, am I alone? Are we alone in this?
Yeah.
Outro?
We don't have an outro.
Oh no.
Okay. Bye.